Hello. So this is going to be a quick thing on how I dry brush stuff. So what I want to use is kind of a more coarse, stiff brush, like some of these that are just real hard to move around. I've also got some that are kind of just like a flat edge and they don't want to move either. These are all great for dry brushing. You really just want like stiffness and that kind of thing. So one thing you're going to want is like a paper towel or a plate or something, some kind of a palette, and you want to get your dry brushing color, which is going to be contrast. So here I've just painted this black. It's just a thing, but I've got, let's see, get my camera to put. So I've got like an off-white. This one's vanilla, and I've also got khaki. I use these a lot for dry brushing. Depends on like if I'm doing like a brown, I'll usually go with a khaki. But in the case of stone, I guess you'd probably want to use like off-white. But just real quick, I'll get a little bit of paint on here, just enough, just to coat the edge, and I'll just kind of smear it a little bit, and then just real quick. So, it's not super noticeable, but that's what you're going for. And if you did want it to be more noticeable, like I'll use the white here. I'd go with like one of my fatter brushes, so like that one. Get a little bit on there. Smear it off, just like I did before. You can almost like on your plate. Mine has a lot of texture on it, so I can really start seeing, like, as I dry brush it, like that texture kind of coming through, and that's when I know it's ready. But then like the edges is really what you're going to want to focus on, and not so much the main areas. You can almost just like run your finger, but see that now? How that looks kind of weather worn. That's what you're going for. And that's how I accomplish that. Stiff brushes, getting the paint kind of off your brush before you do it. Don't wet it at all. You want it dry as possible. That's the name dry brushing. But you want to, smear it on your palette. Try to, if you got a textured palette, all the better. You can try to get like the texture going on the palette, so you know, like, oh, it's primed, it's ready. And then when you actually hit the thing, you want to hit edges and not so much in the middle. The more you put in the middle, the more you're just painting it like normal. But there you go. Hopefully it helps.